Hi guys, welcome back to Behind the Scenes with Poshilagun. It's been a while, right? Well, we're back now. Since you're here, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment. On today's episode, we have a guest, obviously. Her name is Tiolu Yoloye. Hi Tiolu.
Hi.
How you doing? Hi. Welcome to Behind the Scenes.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here today. I appreciate it. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So how would you describe yourself in a professional setting?
I think it's wide because, I'm studying visual arts in school. So I do like the visual art aspect, but not on a professional level per se, because I don't always get to do ceramics or sculpture or textile. But it's things I can also do. I'll say that I am more of an illustrator. That's what I focus on mostly. I do some graphic design, so maybe I'll say digital artist in general, because I do a bit of everything.
Okay, that's great. Jack of all trades. When and how did you discover that you had a passion for art?
I think the earliest I can remember is when I was 5 years old, in like nursery 3. You know how you just be scribbling at the back of your notes and everything. I think I noticed as far back as then. But I think I only started to take it seriously in GSS 2, GSS 3.
Okay. Did you ever go to some sort of school to study art prior to studying it in the university?
No, I did not. I just used to take fine arts in school or painting and decorating. But I knew I wanted to study fine arts or visual arts in university. Okay.
So were your parents supportive of your choice to study arts?
Yeah, funny story. When I was in primary 1, I changed my profession like 7 times, I'm sure. I said teacher. And another time I said president of Nigeria. And one time it was architect. One time I said nursing, but my dad was probably just looking at me like, this was a joker. He knew I was going to study art. Apparently my grandfather
studied art as well?
No, he didn't study, but he was
into
also
art. Or so it's like a family thing?
Yeah, my dad wanted to study art, but he did architecture. So they were really supportive.
Oh, that's great. Would you say that there's any correlation or advantage that partaking in hands-on arts and crafts gives you when you transition into digital arts?
I think patience first, because imagine like spending hours on something and then you mess up a very tiny aspect of it. So it taught me patience, and I think, I'll just say patience.
So guys, be patient. The process takes time. So do the equipments you use have any impact on the productivity rate you have? Like talking in terms of, so now you're a digital artist, at some point you probably used to use your mouse on your laptop, and then you probably moved to a graphics tab, and then now you have an iPad and the iPen. So like does the equipment you use affect your productivity rate in any way?
I started with drawing on my phone. And it was not a very good phone. It was, I think, a blue model or so. Can't remember. But this was 2015. So imagine like type of phone I was using then.
Probably slow.
Exactly. It was small. The screen was small. You had to just struggle and be drawing with your thumb. Then I got a laptop and a drawing tab. But the problem with that is when in Nigeria, lights. If your laptop dies, you can't use a power bank. So I got an iPad, and I can use my power bank to charge it. So I'll say, yes, like my productivity is better now that I have an iPad, because if there's no light, I can use my power bank to charge it. Exactly. But I still interchange between my laptop and my iPad. My iPad is just more mobile.
Yeah, true. So, you can work on the go.
Exactly.
Can you tell us about your empathy towards social issues and how you depict it in your art?
I think the earliest memory of me adapting social issues into my art was SS. So before then, I was just drawing for fun. But then I entered this competition. It was on female genital mutilation. I don't want to go into details because it's gory, but it was a competition to create a poster design on awareness. So I won, and I was very moved by the entire topic. So I think from then, I started trying to do more research, trying to create awareness. And then other things like gender discrimination. Yeah.
Being a man.
Exactly. Yeah, so things like that really move me, and I try to put them into my art because art is a very universal language.
All right, that's great. What got you into illustrating books for kids, and what's been your experience in that field so far?
Okay, I started in. I think the first book I illustrated was for Trusty's World for Pastor Borough in 2018.
Okay.
One day we're just texting, and then she's like, "Oh, I have this idea. I want to make books for children. You can illustrate." So I got into that, and then we posted it on her social media page. And then I just started getting jobs, and I realized that I actually like illustrating for children. But prior to then, I like to teach children. So it's like going hand in hand.
True.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, that's an opportunity to impact into the coming generation. That's great. All right, so guys, we're going to take a little break. We're going to do something different. We're going to play some games. We're going to play rock, paper, scissors, and two truths and one lie. So, what should we start with? Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay. Let's do rock, paper, scissors to decide.
All right. All right, so we're going to do rock, paper, scissors. Best of three wins.
We just keep going, like rock, paper, scissors, rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. We'll count the winner now. So when we draw paper, scissors, we will know who wins, and then we go. Alright. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Only one.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors. 2-1. I don't have it.
Sorry.
Alright, so she won. Okay, so now we're going to play two truths and one lie. So Tiolu is going to say two things that are true and one lie, and I have to guess the one that's a lie. So,
okay. So I am 5'8". I like to swim and I play basketball.
The lie. I think the lie is you like to swim.
Am I supposed to reveal it now? I'm supposed to make you guess longer.
I know.
It's too late. I don't not like to swim.
So I'm wrong?
Yes.
Wow.
Very wrong.
So you play basketball? You don't play basketball?
Play basketball.
Wow.
Too bad. This friendship is over.
All right, guys. So we're going to go back into it now. How do you handle a creative block?
For me, there's more than one way. Sometimes it's just food you need and like a change of environment. But most times I try to feed my eyes. So like look at other people's art, watch an animated series, or just take an online course. But like, just try and change the environment for me. Other times you're probably just tired, so sleep, eat, do an art challenge. Try to do something that you would normally not do, like out of the box.
All right. What are some challenges that you've encountered in the creative space, in the creative industry, especially in a country like Nigeria?
First issue is light, and then like bad internet. So imagine like you have a deadline, say tomorrow, and you don't have light throughout today. And then when you finally get light, you have to upload files.
Sure.
And Airtel is not Airtel sharp. I'm not throwing subs, but like it's just very
in
slow.
General.
Exactly. So for me, it is inconsistency in light and network. Data service.
We need people to do something about that.
And then money. Nigerians don't really, I wouldn't say like the majority of Nigerians don't really support creatives like that.
They don't see why you charge so much. They don't see the value.
Exactly. They don't see the value in.
They look at it as just
drawing.
Yeah.
Exactly. So there's.
You don't see the investments in laptop, in your iPad, you know, those things. And they're quite expensive.
Most times they will underpay you, or they will try to underpay you. Sure. So like that's another issue. And then if you're trying to get jobs outside the country, we already have like a bad reputation because scammers.
Yeah.
So most people don't trust to give Nigerians their work.
Oh wow.
That's another.
Have you had like particularly experiences like in that particular area of people not?
Not very often, maybe because I have like most of how I get my work is mostly through referrals.
Okay.
So most of them are people that know people there.
True.
So they can vouch that
stand-up person. True.
But other things I have faced is funny because like gender discrimination.
In drawing?
Yes.
Wow.
One time, somebody reached out to me on Twitter and then he's like, oh, please, I need you to draw this. Good afternoon, sir, or something. And I'm like, oh, hi. Female. He's like, oh, sorry, I can't give you this work to do because...
In Nigerian?
Yes. He said he wants to draw a car. And he doesn't think women can draw cars.
Is this how you are to your people, Nigerians? Why you... Are you serious?
It was bad.
Wow.
Yeah, it happens. And then IP theft too.
Yeah, we're going to get to that.
Oh,
so
okay.
let's know.
Okay.
Would you say this line of work is lucrative in Nigeria? Or in general, would you say it's lucrative?
Maybe 3 years ago, it wasn't as lucrative, but I think that COVID break really opened up a lot of markets. So it's more lucrative now. People are looking for illustrators, people are looking for digital artists. Almost everybody is a creative, so.
Yeah, true. How important would you say it is for a creative to have an actual portfolio, like a landing page or a website, apart from their social media pages where potential clients can get access to their works?
Okay. One, I would say, just imagine somebody Googling your name and then the first thing they see is your website. It just gives you a more professional looking rather than just your social media, because you might have pictures of yourself. True. It just looks more professional. Yeah, that's...
So has that helped you, when you have referrals and stuff and then they're like, can we see your portfolio? And then...
Yeah. Sometimes, if you send just your Instagram page, they might take you seriously, but you have an added advantage if you have a website or a portfolio page. Yeah.
Can you tell us about intellectual property theft and any possible experiences you had in the digital arts world?
I had a lot of experiences in 2020 because
during the pandemic.
Yeah, that was when I started to have more time to be with myself. So because I was obviously doing a lot of work, I was also posting online a lot.
Yeah.
And then on some occasions, people would crop out my signature and use it for their brand or put it on Spotify for their music. And it didn't happen just one time, a lot of times. And most times when you reach out to them, you're like, so this guy, I reached out to him, said, please, you're using my art for free. I don't want to sell it, just take it down. And then he says, please, are we not all creatives that if somebody uses my music in a movie, I won't be shouting. I'll feel blessed or privileged or something like that. So most people in Nigeria don't really understand the
intellectual property.
Exactly, they don't understand everything that goes around it. And because we don't take it seriously in Nigeria, there is no exact offense or
way to curb it.
Exactly, because nobody is going to find you like that. Nobody's going to take it seriously. People get they get off with it easily. So everybody's just anything I see on the internet is still...
Wow. Do better, please. It takes a lot to create artwork. It takes a lot to be creative. So please, let's do better for our creatives. Is there anything you would like to say to other creatives that are probably just starting out in this space to encourage them, or just something to get them going?
Okay. I'll say take a lot of online courses, or you can watch tutorials on YouTube and then try to familiarize yourself with the market. Follow people that are already in this space so that you get connected.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for being on the show with us today, Tiolu.
Thank you.
It was great having you. So guys, make sure you leave a comment, subscribe, share to people that you think would like to see this. See you on the next episode. Bye.
Bye.